Hey guys, so I just wanted to do a quick Valentine's tutorial. I know that Valentine's in Australia will be on a Tuesday, so you don't really have a lot of time to get ready from work, go to dinner, whatever. So I did this look here.
I already moisturised my face using another primer as well. I've also used the Too Faced eyeshadow insurance on my eyes, so everything's all primed there. And I thought it would be good to try out this stick version because I feel like maybe the product really presses it in. So I'm going to go ahead with the Illuminator first by Nude by Nature. I tried this out just then in this video. I didn't really like it too much. The product was sat terrible on my face. It didn't help. So I'm taking my Real Techniques sponge and I have the foundation in 57 for the Kat Von D, and I've also used the Inflammable Matte 24-hour matte foundation in Amber. So I first put it on using my fingers, then rubbed it in, used the sponge. Now I'm taking the NARS Radiant the Creamy Concealer, tongue twister, and I'm using a concealer brush to neatly put it all underneath my eyes. I've seen Nikki tutorials do this. I've noticed that she always places out very nicely. That way the product, you don't have to blend it out a lot. And also she advised that you put it under your eyes and then you put it on your nose, the cupid's bow, all that, wherever you want to put it. And she advised to actually blend it out last. That way the product has time to sit in there. Because I've noticed when I've had concealer and I've just blended it out straight away, I always have to go back and put in more, and it's a bit annoying. You just kind of blend it away, which is kind of irritating. So now I'm just putting some concealer on my forehead. I totally missed that big pimple right there. I don't know what was wrong with me. Didn't even hide it very well. Now you can all see it. So I'm just putting it on my nose and my chin. And now I'm going to blend it out with using my Real Techniques sponge. So as I said, doing the nose first, then the chin. And really, if you notice, I'm really just pushing that into the skin so that way there's no creases. I've been using the Too Faced concealer lately, and I feel like this NARS one is just way too dry. I think I put too many mattifying products on my skin, so yeah, it wasn't doing me any favors. So I'll use the MAC Fix Plus there. Just going ahead, pushing it under my eye. Look like I'm punching myself, hey. It's not a good look. I hate watching this footage. But yeah, so blend. Make sure you really blend out your concealer. And I'm just also going to take a bit up on my eyelid as well. And yeah, so it's good. You got to blend it out. So I'm taking this hydraulic powder by Terry. And I'm putting it under my eyes to set my concealer. Look, the Laura Mercier is really hard to get a hold of in Sydney. So I've never used it. This one I don't really like, but I do found it does set everything in place, but it's very crumbly. This is my Nude by Nature face powder, and I found it's really good for summertime because it's very mattifying, and it does the job. It really sets my face in place, though I think my skin has changed a bit, so I might have to try something else. Any suggestions, let me know. So also I'm gonna just curl my lashes, hold it on 5 seconds at least each side. Don't be scared about an eyelash curler, girls. It's not gonna hurt you. Just hold steady. So now I'm gonna take my Precisely brow pencil by Benefit. I'm gonna push down my eyebrows and then really trace out that top bit so that I get a perfect line up the top, because we all know how to line underneath, but we forget and neglect the top. I've been guilty of that, and now I'm really changing up my eyebrow game. And I'm going to make sure I use that spoolie there just to really brush in and blend to make it look a bit more hair-like and not so blocky. Also really focus it in the front. So there we go, both brows done. And now I'm going to clean up with concealer using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Custard. I'm really going to line under that. I don't use a lot of concealer. I put it underneath on my hand, and I really just, now I'm going to blend it out using Real Techniques dome kind of brush. It's very dense, controllable, but it really just buffs everything out. So yeah, use a tiny bit, and then as you get to the end, you kind of push down with the concealer brush, so that way you start small and then you fill up that space a bit more. So yeah, just blending it all out. I put a bit of translucent powder and on my whole lid, and now I'm going to go in with the lightest shade from the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is called Tempera. I hope I pronounced that right. But yeah, I'm putting it on the highest point of my... now this is just a really cheap brush I got from a cosmetic store in Parramatta. Eyeshadow in mousse in the chocolate bar, and it's kind of like a nudie kind of brown. It's really nice. It's very buildable, so I've gone in 2 times. I really just brushed it in there and tapped out the excess really hard. Blend, and I haven't cut out any time when it comes to blending. I thought I'd show you in real time. So now I'm going on to the second one, and this is how much you have to blend. Back and forth. Just really get a good blend. Work in that crease and back and forth. Now I'm going in with my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And because there's no lashes for this look, I'm really just making sure I focus heaps of time on putting that mascara on. So it did take me a while, to build it up, because my mascara is a bit dry, but I like it when it's dry because that way it doesn't go everywhere. So as you can see, the curling did something. I don't have huge eyelashes.
The mower next door, but their lawn's not even friggin' long. I'm obsessed with this song, by the way.
And we're back after that little music break. So yeah, back onto it. I'm going to take this Too Faced Universal Bronzer. It's very light, it's very bronzy. It's got a lot of shimmer in it, but I like it to start off bronzing and then like as a real light color and then really build on it. Obviously, now I'm taking the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer, and I'm taking my Real Techniques angled brush, and I'm really just putting that in the hollows of my face, trying to make that big forehead a bit smaller. And also I'm taking this blush brush by Mecca. I like it because it's a bit tapered, so I'm going to put that into the hollows of my cheeks, let it work in there. As you can tell, I'm looking a bit more bronzy now. Life back to my face, hey. So I'm using this a light powder to kind of outline underneath my contour, clean it up a bit. It's not very precise. I'm not cleaning it up bad, but like heaps, Now I'm going to spray my face with a MAC Fix Plus. I think I do prefer the Urban Decay one, but I like using MAC Fix Plus for, wetting eyeshadows and stuff. Good. I've got the Neutrogena wipes, and I'm wiping off all the concealer and foundation to first apply my Stila liquid lipstick in Beso. So yeah, it's very chunky. I think I need to warm it up or something. That product is it's thick. It's a thick liquid lipstick, but I like their colors. It's nice. So yeah. Do like a V up the top to really outline your lips and give them a good shape. So now I'm just going to fan that off, let my MAC Fix Plus kind of dry out. As you can see, the looks come together finally. Oh, I'm back. Yeah, need a blend. Last minute blend. Not going anywhere, but last minute blend. So yeah. Now is a good tip to take some translucent powder and put it around the perimeter of your mouth. Make sure it's not a lot though, because that can show up on photography. So I'm just doing that because I hate that makeup runs on my big lips. It's annoying. So I'm going to take the Hourglass Ambient Light highlighter and put that on the high points of my cheek. I didn't do the center of my nose. I totally forgot to do that, which was crap. So I'm doing it underneath my eyebrow there to really bring out my brows, because the brows and the lips are the whole look to this look. So I'm taking my Urban Decay Perversion brow mascara. So yeah, It's a brown tinted one and it's good. And this is the final look. As you can see, it's very simple. It took me literally 10 minutes. I did not cut out a lot of time to film this, so I hope you like it, and that's the final look.
So, babe, do you like a red lipstick for Valentine's Day?
With what?
For Valentine's Day.
Yeah, alright.
Huh? He approves. No, when you're just not having a good foundation day, like, that's one of those days. Let's hope it works out good. Dreams can come true.